Hi guys, Bobby here, and today I came up um, a little bit because I just wanted to talk about something that a lot of people are not understanding or understanding um, yet, and they are a little confused. So I came to the beach to, I don't know if you can see it, to look at the sunset. And I love the sunset. So, um, and it's something that I wanted to talk for many months now. I did a video about it maybe a couple months, maybe last year. I'm not sure, but um, it's about nutrition and your ascension. So if you are still not understanding what is happening, I can explain to you a little bit, and this is going to trigger a lot of people because people are not wanting to let go of the old systems. And um, nutrition is one of them. So, as my sister and I always say in the beginning of our videos, if you do not resonate with our information, that's okay. You can go and listen to other people. Do your own research and come to your own conclusions. In fact, there is so much information coming out right now. The disclosures are incredible. And every social media, it's basically just showing everything my sister and I have talked about for since we started the channel. So, nutrition. What is going on with nutrition? If you go out there and look at either IG, TikTok, whatever, I don't have any of that social media. I only had Instagram, and it just went to crap. And I stopped going in. The only reason why I still have it is because I have a daughter that she's a dancer and I have to keep an eye on her. But other than that, neither one of them. Well, actually, she does have Instagram, but my other daughter, I mean, she doesn't have social media at all. So, and I'm okay with that. Um, and the only thing I have is Instagram and YouTube. That's all I can handle at the moment. It's too much, and it's not something that I want to do in the middle of ascension. So, when we, look at everything that is happening out there, at a certain level, it will lower your vibration. But you have to know, you have to go through the pain in order to come out of it. And that's exactly what happened to me, and I'm pretty sure my sister. But right now, I'm just going to talk about me. But when I started seeing everything that was happening, I pretty much went down to a level of discomfort and stress, and I could not get out of it for 6 months. And the reason why is because what we were eating. And I'm not saying that I was eating 5 years ago what I'm going to tell you that you should be completely stopping. I actually became plant-based 10 years ago, and I have seen the changes in my body and in myself. I was actually 300 pounds 10 years ago, and in a month after I started eating plant-based, I lost weight so much. I wasn't even exercising, I wasn't doing anything. I was just losing weight and losing weight. I was scared. in 1 month I lost 33 pounds, and that's when I said there's something wrong with this. But it wasn't. It was that my body was um, kind of purging all the poisons that I have ate or eaten for all my life. And it, then it came out that we were rapidly ascending. That's when 2020 came, and I wasn't understanding or understanding what was happening, but um, it hit me after I saw what I saw. And if you are, and this is where people are going to get triggered, because they do not want to let go of the old systems. They do not want to let go of the foods that are actually killing them, the foods that are not letting people ascend. It's keeping them anchored in the 3D. And you do not want to do that if you want to go to the 5D. And again, 5D is consciousness, and your body will basically just regenerate itself to be here forever and enjoy the beautiful new earth that we are building up right now. So I mention all the time why you need to stop eating meat. It is not because of veganism, or it's not because of plant-based. It's not even that anymore. It's because of the frequency that meat, any meat, is fish, chicken, meat, red meat, pork is the worst, sausages, all that stuff is bad for you, including the eggs. And why is that? Because meat, eggs, all of that has a frequency of death, suffering, anxiety, stress. Why? Because at the moment that the animal, and I say this because it goes deeper and is darker than this, but at the moment of the animal was going to die, that animal didn't say, come and kill me so that I can become your food. No, that animal fought for his life or her life. They feel the pain, they feel the suffering, they are fighting to the death until they cannot fight anymore. That goes into the muscles of the animal, and that's what people eat. That's the frequency. That's why people are still anxious. They have anxiety and stress. They cannot sleep. They have inflammation. They have pain. They're suffering. It's a frequency, and the negative forces already knew about this, and they wanted for us not to ascend. So they were telling us that we could eat meat because it was protein. That is not even close to being true. That is just a dead carcass. And, if you continue eating that, you can do everything that you want to do, but you will never be able to ascend the way that you're supposed to ascend. That goes with sugar as well. It goes with a lot of processed foods. You don't need to eat any of that. You need to eat foods that are full of the sun. They are living whole foods. They're grains. Water with lemon is absolutely essential. It clears up your blood, and it makes the pH balance alkaline. So, you detox from all of that stuff that we were told that it was okay for us to eat. You need to fight the system. This is the way we fight the satanic system. And why do I say the satanic system? Because it is coming out right now, everywhere, that The meat that people are consuming out there is human meat. And that goes for supermarkets, restaurants, fast food restaurants. You need to stop eating that. That is, you know, what's keeping you anchored. And again, the frequency when that person died is something that you are feeling inside of you. And it is sad, and it's absolutely horrendous. But many people believe, and they still believe the system, that meat is the proteins that they need to be eating. Not only that, the meats are, you know, not just the animals. In some cases, most of the cases are just human meat. But the human meat has been bioengineered, and it's mixed with plastics, and it's mixed with rat meat. You have to go and do your research. This is not a joke. We have been living in a satanic system, and this is not to, instill fear in you. This is to make you aware. I came to this planet with a mission. The mission, or my mission, was to wake you up. My mission was to help my people to wake up, to fight the system, so that they did not have to go through all the pain and all the suffering. Yes, it might be that, your soul contract, if there's any, you have to go through this pain in order for you to wake up. But if I have done my research for over 30 years, and I have seen the things that I have seen, I am just letting you know what is happening. If you still eat the meat after telling you exactly what is going on, well, it means that you might not care. And, I guess you will be removed from the planet, and you will go and do another lifetime in another planet, because you have to repeat again in order for you to open up your heart chakra, in order for you to love, in order for you to unite with other people, and to understand that we are just one race, and we're fighting other races that want to, completely evaporate the human race from this planet. So we have to be aware of what is happening. We have to be aware that if you continue eating that frequency, the frequency of death, suffering, stress, it's going to be more difficult for you to ascend. You are basically eating that and sending it to your cells. This is a spiritual war, and it's, at a cellular level. Your cells are basically battling inside of you. If you continue eating, processed foods, meats, breads are kind of bad for you. If you're not making bread at home, then I wouldn't eat bread anywhere. My body cannot eat bread right now. It's just completely rejecting it. So that's kind of like a purging also. So, and not only that, we need to be eating in order for us to detox our bodies, but we also have to be doing the research so that we can detox our mind. And because if you, continue absorbing negativity or negative information or information that is confusing for you, that will be also a way of absorbing negativity, absorbing something that will keep you in the 3D. So let me just say, if you listen to certain information, and that information makes you cringe or doubt, then that information is not actually the right one. But if you resonate with the information, that means that that information is correct. Okay? So, just try to go little by little. But I mean, I didn't go little by little. The day that I knew what was happening, I just took everything out of my refrigerator, my freezer, and I tossed it. I didn't even want to give that poison to anybody else. I basically just said no more meat, no more fish, no more salmon, no more nothing, and I just threw everything in the trash, and that was it. That was my another awakening. So I take on my mission seriously, because I came here and I don't know, there is a reason why probably I called my channel Angel Warriors, because I do have all the marks in my hands, including the X in the middle. That means that I am an angel warrior, and that's amazing. And I'm going to make another video about that another day, because I just found out 2 days ago that the palms of your hands have some kind of marks that tells you who you really are. And my blood, O negative, RH null, whatever. It's so much that I have in me that, it's information that I haven't been able to sleep for a while. And I always knew, since I was little, I always knew that I wasn't from here. But, again, that's another video for another day. But for right now, try to integrate this information. Do something for you. Fight the system. This is the way we fight the system. We fight it with saying no to the things that they were telling us to do, that we know now that is not right. Let me see if I can see the sunset right there. I love it. I love my sunset. Oh, right there. I see it. So anyways, I hope you guys take this information, and I mean, if it triggers you, then that means you have to do a lot of inner work and a lot of research in order for you to become the person that you always wanted to be. You are a warrior, you are a fighter, and I always said that once you become the light, you become an angel for this planet. So with that said, I hope that you guys do everything in your hands to fight this system, this satanic system. If we don't go down that rabbit hole, we will never get out of this, and we're not repeating again. So if you want to repeat another lifetime, you're going somewhere else. You're not gonna stay over here. That has been said, it has been established, and I'm just a messenger. So with that said, I do hope that you guys have a beautiful, beautiful night and a beautiful sunset right there. And abundance to all.